Hello everybody, Yael Keon here, email marketing and automation expert from yaelkeon.com. And today we're talking opt-in incentives. If you haven't heard this term before, you might have heard it referred to as a lead magnet, a freebie, a downloadable, any of those terms. But basically it's something of value that we give in exchange for someone's email address. Hence the term opt-in incentive. So typical examples would include like a downloadable PDF, a checklist, like top tips, some sort of ebook. But you've also seen things like quizzes and competitions and challenges and webinars. All of those count as opt-in incentives. But today, what I'm going to cover is the 3 core ingredients that make a good opt-in incentive. So these are 3 criteria that I want you to assess all of your opt-in incentive ideas around so that you can choose the perfect one for your business and, of course, the perfect one to attract your ideal customers. So the first criteria is having something that meets your audience where they are at now. So it is tempting sometimes to give them what they really need or that we know they really need to hear. But that's not the job of the opt-in incentive. The job of the opt-in incentive is to get as many people signing up as possible that are at the starting stage with you. So where are they at now? What are their biggest challenges or frustrations that you can help them solve? Then you use your follow-up emails to actually educate them around what they really need or what the real struggle is behind the thing, but not that first opt-in, because people might not know what they really need. They just know what they're frustrated with or know what they really want, and that's what we need to give them. The second thing is to make sure it is a quick win. Okay, sometimes we feel like we need to give a ton of value in exchange for an email address. So that means epic ebooks that are 30 pages long or huge 90-minute webinars or all sorts of things. So we feel like we have to overcompensate with value. But it's not valuable to your subscriber if they never do the thing. And everyone is time poor, everyone's overwhelmed with everything that's going on. So if you can come up with something that actually saves them time, that saves them mental energy, or gives them that quick win, that sense of satisfaction, then you are onto something. So this is why things like quizzes and checklists work, or like ideas, or things that they can print out and carry with them as a reference guide. Things like that save time are really, really effective because they'll actually use the thing and have a sense of accomplishment around it instead of just downloading it to their downloads folder and sitting there gathering virtual dust on their desktop somewhere. So quick win. And number 3 is something pretty logical, but it needs to be said, and that is it has to be a step in the right direction. So what is the introductory offer, the first thing that you want to sell to your subscribers? Now, I'm not saying you have to sell this to them in the first email or even the 5th email, but whatever it is that you are offering needs, as your opt-in incentive, needs to lead naturally through a series of emails, through some logical arguments to whatever it is you're trying to sell. So a classic example of this is, I'm known for email marketing, but in the past I've had a lot of success with opt-in incentives around promotion ideas or how to promote your business for free, those sorts of things. Now, that was when I was kind of in a different space, but what was happening is I was getting a lot of sign-ups. You know, they account well, like it's a quick win. It's something people want to know about. They want to know how to promote their businesses for free, but they weren't attracting the ideal customer to buy my thing. Even when I was offering specific, like overall marketing services and not just niche email marketing, even having that, it still wasn't attracting the right crowd because it had those words for free. So it was attracting people who just wanted, you know, the free stuff and weren't actually the people that are willing to pay for things. So we do need to think about, you know, them moving in the right direction to buy whatever offer that you've got out there. So quick recap, the 3 things are, it needs to be the first step for your audience. We need to meet them where they are at now, not where they need to be. Number 2, we need to give them a quick win, that sense of satisfaction that they've got something out of this thing from you, which will make them more inclined to keep absorbing more of your content. And then number 3, it needs to be a step in the right direction to whatever you offer. So it has to really tailor to whoever that ideal customer is. So hopefully that's helped you clarify your opt-in incentive ideas, and maybe it's helped you, you want to, change your position on it a little bit. But I'd love to know, what are your ideas? Share them below. Yeah, and I'd love to, give you some feedback. Actually, it's one of my favorite things to do is give some feedback on opt-in incentive ideas. Or if you're really stuck, I like to come up with them too. So go ahead, comment below, and we'll see what you come up with.